Encounter between Oldham and Warrington. Teams have just come onto the pitch, and unbelievably, for the 29th of September, we've got probably the warmest and brightest and sunniest day of the year. Absolutely incredible how the season's weather has changed. We've had some super afternoons, and this is the nicest. Opposite as well, the stands are completely empty because they've been closed by the police and officials. There's no smoking either in the main stand here at Watershedings. That's another legislation. So I'll be without a cigarette all afternoon, which won't do me any harm. Warrington playing in a blue strip with a Sparkomatic insignia on the band, and Oldham in the traditional red and white hoops. The referee this afternoon from Widnes, Robin Whitfield. Sorry about that. It's the Curry, the Curry. The Oldham fans chanting, Oldham, Oldham. The substitutes for Warrington just coming on. There's a penalty here to Warrington. And I think that Carlbert will have a goal here. I'm not sure. No, Kelly's going to take a tap. There's a move on here. Kelly taps to Gregory, run around bringing in Bob Eccles. Eccles to... That's Paddy Coe with a bad pass there. Mike Taylor makes a few yards for Oldham. That's Mick Morgan, can't mistake Mick. And a good take, but the ball's into touch. And the Oldham team at number 1, Jeff Edwards, number 2, Hussein Mbarki, number 3, Des Foy, number 4, Gary Warnicker, number 5, Mike Taylor, number 6, Ray Aston, 7, Paddy Coe, 8, Wally Jones, 9, Ian Sanderson, 10, Mick Morgan, 11, Mal Graham, 12, David Hobbs, 13, Terry Flanagan. The substitutes for Oldham, number 14, Bob Marsden, and 15, Tony Morrison. At number 4 is an Aussie, Gary Warnicki. And the ball safely in the touch for Wire. It's Ken Kelly to play to Gregory, bringing in Bob Eccles right on the halfway line. Carl Webb, dummy half. Andy Gregory to Kelly, bringing in Mark Roberts. Kelly gets knocked down off the ball. Gregory bringing it left. Dummies and Jinks. Slips a ball, not a good one, but Carl Webb takes well. It's knocked down and knocked on. Des Foy knocked on then. And it's a scrum down. Familiar figure of Hussein Mbarki. That's Andy Gregory's ball. He gives it to Paul Ford. Paul Ford crashing through, but brought down well. Ken Kelly's dummy half to Mark Roberts. Sorry, that's Alan Rathbone. Andy Gregory, good pass there to Philip Blake. Philip Blake. He's well tackled. Bob Jackson, Andy Gregory, Ken Kelly, Alan Rathbone. Still on that halfway line. Andy Gregory puts in a little chip, it looks good, it bounces beautifully. He gives the ball to Ken Kelly, and this is a certain try. Touch of magic from Andy Gregory. Finished by Ken Kelly, and that's the first point on the board for Wire. Wire 4, Oldham 0. What a superb kick and take. Beautiful bit of play from Andy Gregory. Missed 2 matches through injury, but showing that the class is there, and Kelly was on hand to finish superbly. And it's Brian Carver with the kick under the sticks. Applause to the Wire fans. And Carbett slots that ball through, and the score, Warrington 6, Oldham 0. Perhaps I should say Oldham 0, Warrington 6. Same difference, but we are at Watersheddings, not at Wilderspool. And they're even bringing sand on now for the kick-off. I don't believe this. I don't believe it. Next we'll have the referees going around with plastic tees. Why they have to bring sand on, I don't know. For a goal, I'll accept it. I don't like it, but for a kick-off, unbelievable. And it's a beautiful take by Bob Jackson. A lot of Wire fans here, obviously, by the applause. That's Carl Webb. Andy Gregory brings in Alan Rathbone. Rawbone Rathbone. And it's Gregory with it. Well tackled to the turf. This is Webby to Bob Eccles. Bob Eccles with a kick for touch. And it's ball back. That's Oldham's ball. Paddy Kerwin to feed. Wire's ball. Andy Gregory plays to Mike Gregory. That's Rathbone. Andy Gregory. Mark Roberts loses the ball. Knock on. Sun beaming down. Real cricket weather rather than rugby league, but the penalty goes to Oldham this time. Lifting in the scrum indicates Robin Whitfield. Ray Ashton bangs that into touch. Good kick. And it's the Oldham hooker in play, Ian Sanderson. Paddy Kerwin, Terry Flanagan. Very poor pass there, but gathered by Mick Morgan, given to Flanagan. Flanagan trying to jink through rather than crash through. Just inside the Warrington 25. Sanderson. Long pass to Mike Taylor, but he's bundled into touch beautifully there. Brian Carbett, the tackler, assisted by Bob Eccles. And it's Oldham's ball. Kerwin from the scrum, going blindside, throws the ball to nobody. It's supposed to be to Mike Taylor, but it's a dreadful pass. And we've got another scrum. Warrington's ball. It's Paul Ford. Heavy tackle there at fair. Andy Gregory to Alan Rathbone. He's well tackled by scrum half Paddy Kerwin. Rathbone plays to Gregory. Gregory to Mike Gregory. Carl Webb looking left. Bob Jackson head down, tackle on the lovely turf on this lovely afternoon. That's Kelly into Blake. Blake kicks for touch, but it's not going to go. Jeff Edwards got it covered. And Blake's in the tackle there. And good barging run there. Ian Sanderson. Sanderson to McMorgan. McMorgan tackle well. Kick there. Doesn't look very clever to me. Looks as though it's going to go dead, and I think I'm right. Yes, I am. Paul Ford got it covered. Tap from the 25 for Warrington. It's Alan Rathbone crashing through. This is Bob Eccles. Oh, it's really, really hot. There's an offence here, and the touch judge is on, and I think an Oldham player will get a telling off. No, it's Bob Eccles being brought out. Bob Eccles, the offender. Penalty to Oldham. Elbow, says, indicates referee Robin Whitfield. And Ray Aston is elected to kick for goal. Here comes that sand again. What a warm afternoon. My greatest memory of being at this ground was in a cup tie, and there was about 4 or 5 inches of snow on it. Warrington were down with a couple of minutes to go, and Brian Bevan himself took the 75-80 yards, and the amazing thing is he went right through the whole Oldham defence. Didn't leave any footprints whatsoever in the snow. He really was that good. Left him upright, so the score stands 12 minutes play. Oldham 0, Warrington 6. To drop. He let that go. Oh, completely misjudged that. Your blinking feet, says an Oldham fan on my right. It's quite right too. So it's another scrum. Referee Whitfield asking whose head and ball it is, and the touch judge saying it's Warrington's. Paddy Kerwin to feed the ball straight out. Didn't go in the pack of A&M back. He has it against his old colleagues, but he slips before he's tackled. Kerwin, Terry Flanagan. That's Mark Roberts penalised for holding Terry Flanagan down. And Oldham take a tap. Sanderson it is to Morgan. Morgan out. And there's a hard tackle there from Mike Gregory on Gary Waniki from Western Suburbs, as is Mal Graham, the number 11 for Oldham. Mick Morgan. Ray Ashton being tackled by Bob Eccles. This is Flanagan with a kick. It's covered, it's not a good kick at all. Rick Thackeray's got this one. He's well tackled this time. Carl Webb acts in half. Brings in Bob Jackson. Webb again to Bob Eccles. He's tackled well. Aaron Rathbone coming up on the burst on his right. Webb the dummy half. To Andy Gregory, to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly looking for the gap, nearly through it. Gets a nice pass into Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory pushes the second row man off. David Hobbs. A penalty, 2-1. And Andy Gregory's got a knock on the leg. He throws the ball in disgust. He's injured. Andy Gregory, there is Gordon Pinkney, the sponge man for wire. And I don't like the look of this. Carbett to take it. Good, strong kick. Rick Thackeray collecting, flips the ball into Kenneth Kelly.
You're not lifting now, Gregory, are you?
Kelly taps, run around here, move coming in, bringing in Bob Eccles from that pass from Andy Gregory. Alan Rothbone acting half to Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory jinking, gives to Webb. Carl Webb. Webb plays to Rathbone. Rathbone going solo, taking a lot of stamina out of this Oldham pack. That's Webb. Andy Gregory acting half back to Kelly. Kelly with a slip inside pass to Eccles. Eccles to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory sees that line. He's pulled back and loses the ball, but it's regained. And Blake has it, and Blake with an awful pass into touch. Dreadful pass. Tried to get Carbot in, but there's guards in front of him. And looks like Wyre's ball. It is. Andy Gregory trying to dummy his way through, but heavily tackled. Carl Webb, Kelly, Rathbone. Rathbone doubles back. Webb to Kelly. Kelly, nice pass to Paul Cullen. Paul Cullen to Paul Ford, slips it back to Cullen. Kelly still with it. Kelly to Mike Gregory. Kelly to Webb. No, it's Bob Eccles. Webb to Andy Gregory. Inside to Mark Roberts. Just a few yards from the Oldham line. It's the last tackle. Will we see the bomb from Kelly? No, it's a chip. And it's Oldham's ball. Wally Jones that played that one. Mick Morgan in the play. Good strong run here, but a good tackle there from Bob Jackson. Oldham still with it. Mick Morgan, Terry Flanagan. Nice ball there, nice bit of centre play here. Bringing in Hussein Mbaki. He's got to beat Thackeray. He beats Thackeray. No problem whatsoever. Throws inside. And it's knocked on by Des Four, international. And international Ken Kelly has it for Warrington. Good run from Mbaki that was, though. Mike Gregory with it now. Beats his man. Slips it inside. And good play from Wyre there. Applause all the way around the ground. That was Paul Cullen on that run. This is Andy Gregory, and he's beat his man. He's through the gap. He rounds the full-back. No problem. No problem. He beats the entire defence, then puts down right under the sticks. That's class. That's international class. How this man can be left out of the Great Britain squad is one big, big mystery. Philip Blake runs over to put his arms around him in appreciation of that. He's seen Blakey do it on video. He said, I can do it myself. He's done it twice now as Andy Gregory, that chip kick and that brilliant run that completely bamboozled the Oldham defence for a superb try. And right below us we see Mark Roberts with a nasty cut over the right eye. Gordon Pinkney and Tony Barrow looking at this cut eye of Mark Roberts, but they say it's okay. Dr. Rothwell being consulted, but Gordon Pinkney said it's okay. Meanwhile, Carbot converts under the sticks and Warrington are in the lead, 12 points to 0 here at Watersheddings Oldham. Andy Gregory, the creator of the first try. The last one, well, it was just one of those tries you'll remember forever. So a good start. 19 minutes gone and Warrior 12 points to 0 in the lead. And Carl Webb takes that. Gives to Alan Rathbone. Webb. Andy Gregory to Mike Gregory. Carl Webb. Bob Eccles. Breaks through, 2 men. Looks for support, but brought down well there by Terry Flanagan, who brings him down again and he's penalised for doing so. And Carbot will bang this into touch, no problem. Coming across from the right wing to kick right-footed into touch on outside the ground. That lands on the roof of the stand. And Kelly comes up to take the tap. There's a ball short. Well, we know ball boys. The ball boy on the other side rather fast asleep then, and he boots it in, and this is time wasting, but not the player or the referee's fault. And this ball has just not been put to Kelly. He's got it at last, and the referee stopped the clock and started again then. And it's Gregory to Bob Jackson. Des Foy, the tackler. It's Gregory, Kelly, Gregory, Mark Roberts. Alan Rathbone acting half to Andy Gregory to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory not getting far this time. It's Webb attacking half again. Kelly. Oh, that was a suicide pass. But Bob Jackson, he'll take that all right. No, he shook up very bad. It's a stop the clock job, this. A very hard man, but that was one hell of a tackle. Where am I, says Bob Jackson.
It's Sunday, lad, and it's a lovely day. And you're just in front.
And he's ready to play, is Bob Jackson. And Bob Eccles. Well spotted there.
Just tell him he's just been down on the floor. Never heard you say that.
Bob Jackson loses this ball, and Oldham knock it back, and it's Warrington again. No, it's knock on. A double knock on. Alan Rathbone knocks on finally.
What's he feeding now? Wakefield?
Gregory feeds, and it's out to Oldham. And Jeff Edwards for Oldham, number 1. He's well tackled.
Keeping his brains in. Go on, Paddy.
Paddy Kerwin.
Go on, Ashley, make a break.
Sanderson to Flanagan. Flanagan looking for support. Wasn't there. Flanagan plays. Okay. Mal Graham, Western Suburbs, Australian player. It's better with Mick Morgan, who plays now. Cross the field, shout the Speckies. And the same possession. And the penalty. Correct. Use of the foot. And the ball safely slotted into touch. The tap, Ashton bringing in Wally Jones. Ashton. Mal Graham. Paddy Kerwin. Mick Morgan. This looks good. No support whatsoever for David Hobbs. Nobody there. Sanderson. to Gary Wanicki. Sanderson. And referee Whitfield stops the game. Penalty given to Oldham. Tap taken. Terry Flanagan trying to get over that line. 3 or 4 yards from the wire line. Oldham bringing it. No, thought they were bringing it right. They were crashing through. Wally Jones having a crash on his own. Cohen, Flanagan. Slip move there, and it's Mick Morgan to place the ball beneath the Warrington sticks. Beautiful bit of football that. Mick Morgan will be delighted to score. Super slip pass there, took the Warrington defence completely by surprise. Well, that's good play on Oldham's part. And it's Ray Ashton to slip the ball beneath the stick, over the ball. And after 24 minutes, the score stands Oldham 6, Warrington 12. And the ball's kicked directly into touch, and Warrington incurred another penalty. And it's a tap by Ian Sanderson, gives to try scorer Captain Mick Morgan. This time it's Terry Flanagan, and the referee saw a fist from Webby then. And Carl Webb being warned, next time you're off. Mick Morgan. And Oldham are moving this ball about now. There's a nice pass to Mbarki. He beats Thackeray. Takes Bob Jackson to bring him down, and he's been bitten, I think. He's been bitten. And it's a try here in the corner, I think. No, a superb tackle there by Philip Blake with the assistance of Paul Ford. He read that move brilliantly, did Blakey. And there's a stop the clock here. Who's being brought out? Thackeray being brought out. He's showing his arm, and there's a discussion here with the referee Hussein Mbarki and Rick Thackeray. Rick Thackeray showing him his arm, and Mbarki gives him a friendly tap on the face. Thackeray doesn't like it. Bob Eccles pushes him off to the wing, and he's sent off. Rick Thackeray is sent off. Unbelievable. Rick Thackeray sent off. So Rick Thackeray by referee Robin Whitfield. Well, he must have said something, because he'd spoken to both Mbarki and Robin Whitfield and to Thackeray. The incident seemed to be over. And I've seen people stay on for a lot less worse things than that. But when it comes to dirty play, no one knows more about it than Robin Whitfield. No one in the world. And it's a slice kick. So Warrington down to 12 men. Oldham 6, Warrington 12. Paul Ford kicks deep. Jeff Edwards takes it very well indeed. And he beats Mike Gregory, but Kelly had him bottled up beautifully, and Oldham are turning the pressure on now. And there's another offence against Alan Rathbone. Alan Rathbone. The Oldham crowd shout off, off, off.
Head tackles. You're a bias cookie. We've heard you before, man. You're a bias cookie. Just bloody tell them Warrington head tackling. We've heard you before on the bloody radio, you.
And the sand's been brought on. And it's a penalty to Oldham. And I'm getting abuse from the Oldham fans. And that's outside again. 2 misses for Oldham. Jeff Edwards takes a bouncing ball. Hussein Mbaki comes up. And that was an unusual move. On the halfway line, Oldham in possession. Jeff Edwards with the ball. Paddy Kerwin. Des Foy. Sanderson to Morgan. Inside. Mel Graham. Flanagan again. Kerwin. Bad pass there, and it's taken very well indeed by Mark Roberts. Andy Gregory. To Webb. Andy Gregory. Bob Jackson. Good tackle from Sanderson there. Bob Eccles. Just into the Oldham half. Andy Gregory right to Ken Kelly. Kelly to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory slips the ball and it's knocked on by Paul Cullen. Warrington down to 12 men. A lot of strapping on Philip Blake's right wrist, broken recently in Australia. Oldham's ball. And good pass there. This is a try for Oldham. Lovely little move by Kerwin. And it's finished off brilliantly by Ray Ashton for a superb try for Oldham. And that's brought Oldham right back into this game. The Oldham fans absolutely delighted, as well they should be. Oldham fans delighted, Oldham players shaking hands with the players involved in that move. And this could, a good kick here could even the scores, and then that really would be everything to play for, with Warrington down to 12 men. And the ball slotted right through beautifully, and the scores are level, 12 points all. And it's Paul Ford to kick for Warrington. Ford kicks deep. Hussein Mbaki takes that very well indeed. Oldham with it. Reception committee from Warrington for David Hobbs, number 12 for Oldham. Sanderson bringing in Wally Jones. 3 wire players in the tackle. Sanderson again to Morgan this time. And that ball knocked down, and Warrington in possession. Michael Gregory lost his headband. Alan Rathbone. Referee shouts held. Webb to Bob Eccles. And 12 all. Pass to no one, but Kelly gathers. Flanagan has him bottled up this time. Mike Gregory acting half to Andy Gregory. Dummies a chip, beats two men. Those a pass which is fumbled completely by Warrington, and referee Whitfield says knock on. Oldham's head and ball, Oldham's ball from the pack. Jeff Edwards in play, but well tackled there by his opposite number 1, Paul Ford. Paddy Cohen. This is Flanagan. Flanagan plays. Kick here. And it's a beauty. It's a cracker. David Hobbs, the kicker. This puts immense pressure onto the Warrington 12. Warrington have Kevin Tomati injured. Torn ligaments in his ankle. He's sat behind me in the stands here with Warrington's new Australians, Mike Lewis and Les Boyd. And Gregory feeds and retrieves. And he loses that ball. Oldham's possession. Bad ball to lose that for Wire. David Hobbs plays. Been brought along. And a knock on there from Des Foy. Good pass too, but he knocked that on. We seem to have a lot of scrums today. I correct myself. Thackeray was not sent off, he was sin-binned. And he's back on the field. Derek Whiter brings him back. I thought he'd been sent off. I apologise for that, I didn't see any card. But it's Oldham on the attack again. And Mike Taylor knocks it forward, but Brian Carbett gathers. And Ken Kelly. Kelly beats the cover. Tries to push off Morgan, but Morgan tackles him well. Alan Rathbone to Andy Gregory. Bob Jackson. Mark Roberts this. Unceremoniously dumped to the turf, and there's a Warrington player line injured. It's Ken Kelly. Leg. Paul Ford kicks. Bouncing, Mike Taylor has it. Left wing for Oldham, cuts inside, beats a man. Good run this, Mike Taylor. And he's eventually brought down, but a very good run, and the crowd appreciate that, the Oldham fans. Kelly's still being treated for injury. And Oldham with this ball, Flanagan. Gives to Des Foy. Des Foy brought down well by Philip Blake. And he's held down, and Blake penalised. He's sure to be. And it's a penalty to Oldham. David Hobbs having treatment from the physio, but he's okay. And the kick's put into touch by Ray Ashton. And Ian Sanderson to tap. He's going solo. Mick Morgan. Wally Lewis. Not Wally Lewis, Wally Jones. What am I dreaming of? What a player. Work around here with Mick Morgan. Well tackled by Bob Jackson. Gregory comes in with a late tackle, but not hard. And it's Oldham with it. Ball thrown back, and it's a bomb put up here by Ray Ashton. Looks a good one. Paul Ford's under it. He takes that very well indeed. And there's the hooter for full time. End of the first half. I was overruled by the hooter then. End of the first half, and score stands Oldham 12, 2 goals, 2 tries. Warrington 12, 2 tries, 2 goals. And applause all the way around the ground. It's very, very hot. Late September afternoon. Sorry about that mix-up. I thought that Thacker had been sent off. He'd been sin-binned, and he's back in play. And hopefully will be right throughout the second half. Everything to play for. Half-time here at Watershed. 12 all. And these lads are really hot. Every player knows he's been in a game, and Ken Kelly's limping. Well, the Oldham team are back on the field for the start of the second half. And the sun is still streaming down. Here come the wire. And Glynshaw is on number 15. Glynshaw is on for wire. And Mark Foster's on for wire. Obviously, I think Paul Ford had got a broken nose or something when he came off. His face was battered, truly battered. And it's Ken Kelly missing. No, Ken Kelly's limping onto the bench. Paul Ford's there on the bench. Ken Kelly limping, Paul Ford with his face smashed. So Glynshaw and Mark Foster are the replacements. He's got 2 backs on. 2 backs off the field, the number 1 and the number 6. Reggie Bowden's there with a cup of tea right in front of me. I'll sort the positions out as soon as I can. That's Mark Foster. First kick, first touch of the ball. Glynshaw with it now. 12 apiece, remember.
Get him, Alma!
Mike Gregory. Glynshaw. This is Carbot with a long kick that clears the fullback. Hussein Mbaki collects. The Morocco playing rugby union. Had a big impact with Fulham, but didn't make too many fans at Warrington. And it's Mick Morgan with it for Oldham. And the ball's knocked on by Terry Flanagan. Brian Carbot's gone to fullback. Philip Blake to stand off. Foster's in at left centre.
What's this bloody feeding now? Come on!
Bob Eccles moved to second row, I think. Andy Gregory's ball. So Philip Blake. Philip Blake brought down. No, he's up again. He's away again. He's away again. Oh, and he stumbles with that kick. His ankles were tapped. And he loses the ball. His ankles were tapped while he was running. That was an offence for me. Obstruction, I'd put that as. Terry Flanagan. Mel Graham taps to himself. Got a band almost around his eyes, loses the ball. Whose ball is it? And Cullen's the offender there. Cullen the offender there. And the touch judge comes on. Referee Robin Whitfield will have words with Paul Cullen. And there's an Oldham player lying prostrate. And he's warned, not booked, is Cullen. Fist indicates Robin Whitfield and a penalty to Oldham. Ian Sanderson, the hooker, being the man on the receiving end of the blow. Paddy Cohen to take the tap for Oldham. 12 all. Wally Jones. Cohen, Mick Morgan. Oh, plays a lovely bit of stuff there. But Bob Jackson read it. Sanderson. Ray Ashton bringing in David Hobbs. Ball moving about well. Nice pass there, taken by Flanagan. And the ball stolen for wire. There were 3 men in the tackle. Penalty to Oldham.
Get stuck, you lad! You must be blind, you were bloody tackled!
Being told for stealing that ball. And Oldham on the Warrington 25-yard line. Pressure on the wire. Sanderson to Morgan. Wally Jones.
They know what he's doing. Change your bloody tactics. On the best odds.
Cohen dummy half. Work around move here, bringing in Mal Graham.
If the speed fellas run anyone, they won't know which to bloody go for.
It's Morgan. Oh, almost through that gap there, Mick. Here's a drop goal. And that's a drop goal from Ray Ashton, putting Oldham in front for the first time this afternoon. Almost 5 minutes into the second half, and Oldham go ahead. Oldham 13 points, Warrington 12. Warrington with 2 subs on. And it's Carbett to kick. Taken by Mike Taylor, number 2 for Oldham. Check, that wasn't Mike Taylor, that was Hussein Mbarki. This sun is blinding me. Mbarki.
Get him outside!
Mal Graham. And it's a kick here, well taken by Carbett. Carbett beats his man. With a good tackle there by Terry Flanagan. Mark Roberts to Cullen. And Cullen loses the ball, Morgan gathers. Moves the ball out to David Hobbs. Pressure on wire here. Awful pass there to Mbarki. Round his feet and it's into touch. And Morgan injured. And another scrum. Morgan's okay. And it's Andy Gregory to bring the ball away. Feeds to Phil Blake. Phil Blake on to Mark Foster. Mark Foster's through the gap. Takes the fullback on. Nice pass to Paul Cullen. Paul Cullen moves from left to right. And that was a good move. Mark Foster in possession. The referee doesn't like it. The referee says scrum down. Andy Gregory having a chat with the referee. And it's Oldham's head and ball. Kerwin to feed. He seemed to go to his second row, but the referee said no, play on. Terry Flanagan. Ray Aston moving the ball along. on the halfway line. Sanderson. Ray Ashton, curly haired number 6. Just inside the wire half. Sanderson acts in half. Brings in Wally Jones. And they're struggling to pinch that ball off him, but they won't. Sanderson again. Gives to Mal Graham. Mal Graham to Mick Morgan. Mick Morgan to Hussein Mbaki. And 6th tackle coming up. David Hobbs with a skyer. Carbett takes it brilliantly and he beats the man. He's seen a gap. He's running Mick Morgan ragged. But he's well tackled indeed. Good run from Carbett. And Warrington with it. Oldham player injured, but Bob Eccles isn't. He's got it. Bob Eccles looking inside. There's no one there. Chachi Cullen manages to cover. Mike Gregory. Webb to Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory slips the ball to Webb. 13 points to Oldham, 12 to Warrington. Andy Gregory feeds to Blake. Blake looking for the gap, looking for support, gives it to Glenshaw. Glenshaw throws it inside, and it's missed, and it's Oldham's possession. And the ball goes back to Mike Gregory, and the referee gives a penalty to Oldham. And it's a tap taken. And it's Taylor with it. For Oldham. Paddy Cowan. Wally Jones running strong and hard. Lovely tackle there by Rathbone. It wasn't Rathbone, it was Glenshaw, the tackler. Oldham with it, 1 point in front. Oh, beautiful move by Mal Graham. But a lovely tackle from Bob Eccles. Sanderson. Morgan. Gary Waniki. Hobbs bangs the ball. Dead. Warrington's 25. Well, Warrington have got to pull something out now. Webb collecting that ball. The forwards of the group here. It's given to Glenshaw.
In again, lads. And it moves.
Gregory feeds. Hard to tell on that side. And there's a penalty offside against Oldham with Bob Jackson in possession.
You're telling me Warrington up and off the money side, left?
Carbett to kick for touch.
You haven't time for that, lad.
Bangs it under the empty stand, which is empty because the police won't let people use it. It is unsafe. Affected, of course, by the Bradford City tragedy. Sun beaming down, unbelievable day. Unbelievable with this weather. It must be hot out there, a cold run I would think there. Warrington in possession on the Oldham 25. The Warrington player can't get up. It's Alan Rathbone and a penalty given to Warrington, and surely Carbett will go for touch. Go for goal, go for goal. Captain Kelly off the field, it looks as though Andy Gregg's taken over, I'm not sure, or Bob Eccles. One of the two will be captain. The sand's on, Master Peter Aspinall. Brings on the sand and Carbett to kick. Very important kick. Warrington behind by 1 point. Oldham 13, Warrington 12. Carbot puts the ball through the post and Warrington go into the lead. 14 points to Oldham's 13. There's nothing in it.
Stopped in bloody Australia, Whitfield. Got lost in the bloody book.
Ray Aston to kick. Taken well by Mike Gregory.
Get on him.
Glyn Shaw. Webb, dummy half. Oh, lost by Rathbone. Oldham in possession. Oh, awful pass from Ashton. But still, Kerwin's got the ball. And Cullen's got Kerwin, but the pass is pushed inside to Gary Warnicki. And Cullen's in a bit of trouble again. And it's Kerwin jinking his way. Oldham have played hard and played well. And pressure on wire. Ashton, Flanagan, Morgan.
What you been doing it all the pigging match? What's he doing behind that, boy?
Here's another drop. With a penalty given to Oldham, and it's a certain 2 points. What it's for, I don't know. But it's a certain 2 points. David Hobbs to kick this time. Score, Oldham 13, Warrington 14. This will put Oldham into the lead. Sandcastles again. It's a beautiful day for Sandcastles. David Hobbs, simple kick under the sticks. Right knee heavily bandaged. No problem. Oldham into the lead. Warrington 14, Oldham here at Warwickshire Inns 15. One drop goal, 3 goals, 2 tries to Oldham, 15 points, 3 goals, 2 tries to Warrington, 14 points. So the drop goal has made all the difference at the moment, and that was a beautiful kick. A shirt sleeve crowd here, and there's a sub warming up for Oldham as the scrum packs down on the far side, and it's Oldham's ball. Kerwin brings away. Bob Marsden, former Blackbrook amateur player, warming up, number 14, but right now it's Mal Graham moving that ball. Mike Taylor brought into play on the wing. He cuts inside, he loses ground, he's tackled by Blake, gets up again, tackled by Mike Gregory. Wally Jones, a beautiful pass there, but a great tackle indeed from Bob Jackson on Hooker Sanderson. Flanagan, this is Morgan. Morgan bringing in Warnicki. In the Warrington half, Paddy Kerwin running blindside. Beats his man, beats Bob Eccles, gets a pass in to his standoff, Ray Ashton. Ball comes to Terry Flanagan, lovely move this, Mal Graham. And Cullen cracks him to the floor, but Flanagan's got it again, he gives to Taylor. Taylor on the wing, he doesn't beat Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts playing right wing because Carver's gone to fullback. Kick through there and the ball's bang dead by Alan Rathbone, so it's a drop out from under the sticks for wire. And the ball's kicked deep and taken beautifully by Hussein Mbaki. Doesn't get very far against Thackeray this time. Shadows over there. That's David Hobbs. Morgan, Kerwin. Ball player. Inside pass. Taking the bounce.
Run over with him, Paddy.
Slips it to Kerwin, who's he plays Sanders. Yeah. In front. Oldham 16, Warrington 4. Oldham. David Hobbs the kicker that time. Bob Marsden still warming up in front of us, number 14 for Oldham. And Warrington got a fight on the hands here now, 2 points behind. 90 minutes gone in this second half here at Watersheddings, 29th of September. You'd think it was the 29th of July. So warm. Wally Jones. Well into the Oldham. Have the ball. Referee not happy, scrum down. Referee stops the clock. While he talks to the scrum now, it's Andy Gregory's shoelaces being tied. Warrington's head and ball, clock restarted, Warrington's ball. Phil Blake, well smothered by Ray Ashton. Plays to Gregory, Andy Gregory. Good tackle there from Des Foy. This is Rathbone. Webb. Eccles. Webb acts in half. Andy Gregory. Misses out Glenshaw, brings in Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory, well tackled by Mike Taylor. Warrington need a try now. Andy Gregory's hoping to probe and make one. That's Webb. Webb to Cullen. Cullen jinking inside to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory sees the gap, but it's closed quickly on him. 6 tackle coming up. What will we see? A bomb, a chip. It's a pass this time, and it's Philip Blake with a kick. And what happened then? I thought he was obstructed, but referee Whitfield didn't. Told him have the ball. And Oldham lose it. Jeff Edwards, the fullback, loses it, and that's a desperate position to lose the ball in. Bob Jackson's foraging in. A couple of yards from the Oldham line. Now with a wire. Bob Eccles. Mick Morgan, veteran but still a fine prop forward, brings Eccles to the turf. Mike Gregory collapses on his backside. And Webb with a bad pass. It's intercepted by Mike Taylor, who falls, but is well tackled by Mark Roberts. And Mike Gregory is hurt. Mal Graham has it. Warns Webby about that tackle. Wally Jones gets a nice ball out. Gordon Pinkney still treating Mike Gregory. This is Mal Graham. That looked high from referee, and the touch said didn't think so. And Mal Graham seems okay. Warns Webby, wasn't Webby. It's Des Foy going right. Ball to Embarkey. Embarkey grasped. Embarkey plays. Kick there. And it's a good one from Gary Warneke. And this sub is still warming up for Oldham, Bob Marsden. And it's Wally Jones coming off for substitute number 14, Bob Marsden. Wally Jones had a powerful game at prop. He doesn't know anything about it yet. He's in the scrum. The referee stopped the clock.
Wally's knackered. He only comes off anyway.
Wally Jones getting a big round of applause from the Oldham fans. Bob Marsden replacing him. Handshake on the way, as it should be. Receiving a great ovation, Wally Jones. Had an outstanding game. David Hobbs goes into prop forward position. Warrington with it. That's Carver. Alan Rathbone, Andy Gregory, Glyn Shaw, Ray Ashton, the standoff in the tackle. Mark Foster, dummy half, to Bob Jackson. Oldham 60, 40. And Gregory getting some rough treatment. Webb, Gregory, Eccles to Webb, thrown back to Carver, who kicks deep. And it rolls past Jeff Edwards, the fullback, past his own line. He takes it, it's plenty of room, but there'll be a reception committee waiting. And Bob Jackson crashes him to the deck. Good run from Hugger Sanderson. Paddy Kerwin. That's a lovely break by Gary Warnicki. This Oldham crowd love the rugby. He plays it to himself, he's tackled by Webb. Webb given offside and a penalty to Oldham, and this could be another 2 points on the scoreboard for
Backing up again there, Brian. Move it down. Losing points and backing up. That's right, will you? Move it down.
Glyn Shaw having the magic sponge, and Paul Collins taking the opportunity of having a drink. Mark Roberts goes and soaks the sponge and sucks the sponge. As David Hobbs prepares to take this very vital penalty for Oldham. And he's wide of the left-hand upright. So the score stands: Oldham 16, Warrington 14. And the ball taken well by substitute Bob Marsden. Flip back to Mal Graham. Mal Graham, a lovely pass to Terry Flanagan. There's space here. Terry Flanagan pushes it inside to Waniki. And Cullen's in high. Cullen and Webb in that tackle. And the touch judge is off. Explaining to Robin Whitfield what he thought happened. And who's been brought? It's Paul Cullen. Round about 25 minutes gone. And it's David Hobbs to boot this into touch for Oldham. He's going for goal. He's changed his mind. He's got the sand on. He's going for goal. Quite rightly too. So it's 16 points to 40 in burning. He beats two men. Plays very well at fullback, Brian. Oh. Warrington desperately need a try. This is Thackeray. Can he turn it on? He's beat the man. He's seen the gap. There's no one with him. He beats Taylor. He beats another man. Ricky. Mark Foster to Andy Gregory. Takes a very high pass well. Gives it to Webb. Marsden can't believe it. And it's an awful pass, but Taylor takes it. Well, I can't believe how that happened. But it's Oldham's ball. Sanderson, to be specific. He's brought down by Bob Eccles. Morgan. Cohen, David Hobbs, and throws the ball into touch. Superb run of Thackeray's. That's another scrum in the shadow of that lonely old stand. And Oldham with it, Flanagan. And in at the corner, Paddy Kerwin, I think. Try to Oldham. And that's the vital time to score. 20 points to Oldham, and they've got the chance of adding another 2. Warrington still on 14. And the 15, Tony Morrison, blonde-haired player warming up for Oldham. And they've played well today, Oldham. Give credit where credit's due. Defence caught completely napping there in that right-hand corner. And I think it was Paddy Kerwin that scored the try. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was. A blindside try, typical scrum half try. Ashton to kick, but no. So there's 6 points in it. Mick Morgan is being replaced by Tony Morrison, number 15. Mick's number 10, of course. He could get a big round of applause. Giving instructions, being captain of the club as he leaves the field, Morgan. So Oldham 20, Warrington 15. Warrington have to score twice to win. Mick Morgan getting a great ovation from this crowd. He's got a fan club here. They love him. And the ball's kicked directly into touch by Phil Blake, I think, and it's a penalty to Oldham from the centre spot. David Hobbs to kick, placing the ball, making a bit of use of the sand that's already there, teeing it up. Hobbs kicks, and it's a good one. 10 minutes to go. Oldham 6 points in front. Oldham with the ball. There's the new sub, Tony Morrison. Flanagan to Hobbs. There's another drop kick attempt, and it sails wide and goes dead, and Warrington will get the tap from the 25-yard line. Bob Eccles. Not seen a typical Eccles run today. Glynshaw slips the ball inside to Michael Gregory. Carlos Webb, Andy Gregory, Philip Blake, Paul Cullen. Well tackled by Gary Waniki. Mark Roberts playing right wing. This is Blake. Brought down on the halfway line by Tony Morrison. He plays to Cullen. Cullen to Andy Gregory, who knocks on. Looking at his man, not looking at the ball there, Andy. And Oldham's ball on the halfway line. And Gregory pulls his man to the turf. And he's hurt. Mal Graham is hurt. Referee stops the clock. I'll stop mine. Mickey Mouse has stopped rocking.
It's your bloody fault, referee. Get him onside. I mean, it's both what went totals, Gregory.
Alongside me here, I have one of the biggest mouths in Oldham. I'd be willing to pay to have it boarded up. The clock's restarted. Mal Graham bends down to play. Still feeling a bit painful. Oh, it's a lovely run from Paddy Kerwin. The beautiful run. And he slips the ball to Sanderson, and Sanderson's over under the sticks, and that's the nail in Warrington's coffin. What a beautiful bit of play from the scrum half to the hooker, and the Warrington defence is absolutely run ragged. Listen to that singing. Here we go, here we go. That's 24 points to Oldham. 10 points in front and an easy kick for Ray Ashton. Ashton slots it through. 26 points to Oldham, 14 to Warrington. About 7 minutes to play, I make it. And it's Andy Gregory to kick. Or is he placing it for Carbot? He's placing it for Brian. Brian boots deep. Jeff Edwards under it. Takes it well, almost stumbles back, but regains composure and clears his line. Paddy Kerwin had a superb game, the scrum half. This is a blonde-haired Morrison. Looks as though we've got another sub. Mick Morgan's coming back. Mick Morgan's coming back to replace Mal Graham, who was just injured. Mike Taylor, very determined, but can't break the cover. Rathbone and Eccles in the tackle. Terry Flanagan, Waniki. And it's lost there. Warrington's ball. Bob Jackson. There's 5 minutes left, not much time when you're 12 points behind. This is a great win for Oldham. After their recent displays and huge injury list, they've turned it on today in front of their own fans in the sunshine here at Watersheddings, Oldham. Andy Gregory to Bob Eccles. Bob Eccles is through here, sees the gap. They won't stop him. They won't stop him. No way. Told you so. Easy as pie when he gets in stride. Des Foy lost the ball, and he'd eventually finished up with Bob Eccles, who strode through as though he was playing against schoolboys. but I reckon it's too late. Hope I'm wrong, hope I'm wrong. And Mal Graham is coming off, number 11 for Oldham, to be replaced by Mick Morgan. Mick Morgan's asking his director his timekeeper how long to go. They say 4 minutes. Yes, it is 4 minutes. So Calvert converts, and that's just 6 points in it. Oldham 26, Warrington 20. Can Warrington pull back in these last 4 minutes? Can we see an incredible revival? Let's just sit out and watch these final 4 minutes. The ball's kicked deep. Mark Foster outpaces Kerwin easily. Good ground game by Foster there. This is Alan Rathbone. Always takes two to bring Rathbone down. Same with Bob Jackson. Into the Oldham half. Webb to Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory's going the jinking run. Slips the ball to no one. Taken by Mike Gregory, who flips the ball as it's going down to Bob Eccles. Bob Eccles looking for space. Morrison seemed to go in high then. Andy Gregory to Alan Rathbone. Work around with Gregory again. Gregory with a lovely pass taken beautifully by Blake. Blake's up and gets the ball out to Glyn Shaw. Andy Gregory. It's Blake. Blake with a beautiful slip pass to Webb. Webb to Cullen. Cullen loses it. Mike Gregory gains. And what's the referee giving? Oldham's ball. Oh dear. Mike Taylor. Brought down by Alan Rathbone. And time is tight. Time is running out. Morgan. Oldham 2 drop goals. 4 goals, 4 tries, 26 points. Warrington 4 goals, 3 tries, 20 points. And time running out. Sanderson with a move there with Kerwin. Kerwin's had a cracking game. Bad pass there to Mike Taylor, into touch. Been some very bad passes to the wingmen on both sides. And the front row is Bob Jackson, Carl Webb, Glyn Shaw. That's Warrington's ball, last chance. Andy Gregory. And there goes the hooter. And the hands are raised high all around the ground. These Oldham Speckies have something to shout about at last. There's a pitch invasion of youngsters wanting to clap the heroes. So that's it. After 40 minutes of the second half, the full-time whistle goes, the hooter blows, and it's Oldham 26, Warrington 20. Video by Ian Unsworth of Easy Video. Copies can be bought. Order them at the shop. Check your programmes. My name is Peter Robinson. A very disappointed Peter Robinson. I've driven from Leyland today to see my team lose. But all credit to Oldham. 26 points to 20. Lovely sunny day. Must be better things in store. See you sometime again. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.